Hi ladies and gentlemen, today I have a very special review from you. Today I will make a chart, top 10 chart of perfumes for Christmas and New Year. And we begin at number 10 spot. This is Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is Baccarat Rouge 540. This is the Eau de Parfum version. Here is the presentation box. This is my personal chart, so don't be offended if you don't find your favorites here. As you can see, this is the 200 ml bottle. Very nice bottle. Very nice design. Original, of course. Here it is as well. So you will get some compliments with this one. People will like it, but there will be some people who will tell you that it smells like a hospital, like iodine or something like that. This is very personal preference, because perfumes you should wear for yourself, not for everybody else. So here you have amberwood, you have fir resin, you have saffron, you have jasmine, you have ambergris, you have cedar, and yeah, a lot of people will claim you have medicine, you have iodine in the opening, a little bit strange, aromatic, addictive aura. I really like this one, but on some charts you can find it on the more primary positions. On mine is at number 10 spot, and it will garner compliments, but not with everyone. So we continue. At number 9 spot we find Roja Dove, Eau de Parfums, Enigma pour Homme. This is old vintage version. As you can see, very nice bottle, very nice presentation, handmade in England, Eau de Parfums everywhere. Also very nice cap. This is the Eau de Parfum version. Very nice signature on the top. This smells like a Coca-Cola vibe. It's very interesting perfume, I really like it. Unfortunately it was reformulated, doesn't last the current formulation a lot, and that's why this is at my 9th spot. It have cognac, it have vanilla, it have tobacco, it have benzoin, it have ginger, it have black pepper, it have jasmine, it have patchouli, it have bergamot, it have neroli. Oriental fragrance for men. This is I think 100 ml bottle. Yeah, 100 ml bottle of the Eau de Parfum, no longer in production, so it's vintage. Very unique, have a lot of character, classic, modern. It's more suitable for the winter months, but also for the very special occasions such as Christmas or New Year. This is because of the price point, because of the niche quality. It's also, the vintage version is very long lasting, a lot of vanilla and cognac, so lemon and bergamot on top as well. So it's quite unique, and I think it's great for this type of special occasions such as Christmas and New Year, and you will get some compliments with it. So this was my number 9 spot. So at number 8 spot we have again Maison Francis Kurkdjian. We have this time Amaris Homme Extract de Parfum. It's a very interesting one. It have coconut vibe, it have iris, again original as you can see. not much left because I used it. It can be worn for the Christmas and for the New Year as well. It have mandarin oil from Sicily, cinnamon oil from Ceylon, saffron accord, iris oil from Florence, amaris oil from Caribbean, vanilla accord, tonka bean absolute from Brazil. I have several bottles of this because I really love it. It's for, I would say, for special occasions. It can be worn every day, but it's quite expensive, and it comes only on 70 ml bottles. You will get definitely more compliments than Baccarat Rouge with this one, believe it or not, because no medicine vibe and very high and very high quality. Also, there is a eau de toilette of this one, but for me it's not worth the money because it's not long lasting and the projection and everything else is very weak on the EDT, so this one is the king. This is very good stuff. I love the opening, I love the coconut vibe, I love the iris, and also it's very long lasting. Some people claim it's a little bit on Dior Homme. I don't believe that. As I mentioned before, this was my 8th spot on my holiday chart for Christmas and New Year for very special occasions. Longevity and projections are very good, and this is quite unique, so don't expect anyone else to be wearing it because it's not popular like Baccarat Rouge or others, and it's still in production. So get a bottle, the extract of Amaris from Maison Francisco John if you like it, of course. So at my number 7 spot on my holiday chart we have Serge Lutens Fil en Aiguille. As you can see, I use it a lot first. So this one is very special. I primarily use it on the winter and colder months, Fil en Aiguille. It reminds me of forest with pine and also some, I would say, some very sweet stuff like dried fruits. It have inside dried fruits, it have incense, it have pine, it have balsamphir, it have spices, it have bay leaf, vetiver. Christopher Sheldrake, before 10 years in 2009 was introduced. So basically I really love it. Also, this was reformulated. I think this is the previous reformulation or the last one. I'm not really sure. So it's not that potent, but still number 7 spot. I really love the incense. It will get you some compliments. Don't expect compliments. Go, you should wear it for the holiday spirit because this one reminds me of the Christmas, especially Christmas, New Year. It's quite very unique, very rare, I would say. Not a lot of people will use it. That's why I deserve my 7th spot on my holiday chart. What else I can tell you about this one? It smells nice, ideal for Christmas, doesn't matter morning or evening. It's unisex. Some people can claim that it's for a woman, but don't believe them. It's very piney, so you smell like a Christmas tree or a lumberjack. And I love the scent, but the price is high. Don't be fooled by this one. The price. Always try to get it discounted or on a bargain if you like the scent. So this was my number 7 spot. So here we are at number 6 spot. We have again Serge Lutens Chergui. This time, what I can tell you, this is not the latest reformulation, previous one. Very unique perfume. Again, Christopher Sheldrake. It have tobacco leaf, honey, iris, sandalwood, amber, musk, incense, rose, and hay. Hay is quite unique here. Very unique. I don't know any other perfume with hay except this one. And you will smell divine. The long lasting and projection are in the middle with this one. compliments. Again, depends on the person. Some people will like it, but you don't have any note which people don't like Baccarat Rouge, for example. Don't have any menacing vibe. That's one my 6th spot. It's a unisex perfume, so you can basically wear it all year round except for the summer. It's very attractive, very unique, so heavy dense fragrance, much better than other, for example, than Fila-Gillet, according to me, but it's again personal choice. I use it from time to time. As you can see, the bottle is probably 1/3 empty. And again, you won't be disappointed with this one, because it's quite unique, quite unisex, and especially for the holiday season like Christmas and New Year, and it will give you some compliments because of the amber and the hay. So here we have at my number 5 spot, we have again Serge Lutens, this time on Bois Vanille for my Christmas chart. On the left you have vintage version. As you can see, the juice is white darker with Palais Royal logo. On the right we have the previous reformulation. Juice is quite weaker, as you can see, side by side. Darker, more transparent juice. So basically, if you adore the vanilla, if you adore the coconut, this one is for you. Again, Christophe Sheldrake created this one. Sandalwood, black licorice, coconut milk, beeswax, bitter almond, musk, vanilla, benzoin, guanic wood, and tonka bean. Basically, this one is very long lasting. The vintage one lasts even longer, as you can imagine. On the reformulated version, the previous formulation, it also lasts longer. It's very sweet. I would say it's sweet. Really reminds me of the Christmas, of the New Year. Again, quite unique because it's very rare these days. Not a lot of people use it. Unisex as well, and it will garner you some compliments. At number 4 spot, we have Blast from the Past. We have Yves Saint Laurent M7, made in year 2002. Before Yves Saint Laurent's death. It was created actually by Tom Ford and Yves Saint Laurent by Morales and Jacques Cavalier. As you can see, this is the very vintage one bottle. Yves Saint Laurent M7, Neutility Sedex Francais, Marine Francais Yves Saint Laurent perfume, Eau de Toilette. It's great perfume at insane price. If you can find it cheap and original, go get it. So this is iconic perfume from Yves Saint Laurent. So basically this was with Art of Nude Men's. Tom Ford was in the head of the company back there. Male Sensuality, 7th men perfume by Yves Saint Laurent. Tom Ford was a creative director, but Yves Saint Laurent also saw the work. It's a very provocative advertising with nude men, as I mentioned earlier. Elegant, sensual, masculine, and desirable. The face of the commercial was Samuel Descoubert. M7 is heavy, rich, intensive, and masculine fragrance dominated by dark, warm, and dry, precious woody notes and a heavy, natural, earth-like note originating from vetiver. The formula of the perfume encompasses assorted trees and raw, odorous plants, and composition begins with the elegant citrus notes of Italian bergamot, Sicilian mandarin, rosemary from southern France. The warm hair contains one of the most expensive components, agarwood, followed by vetiver. The perfume closes with a soft amber trail and musky notes. Warm nuances of the bottle. Unfortunately, it's discontinued. Agarwood, amber, vetiver, bergamot, musk, mandarin, rosemary. This is extremely good perfume. I would say I don't know anyone who doesn't like this one. It smells, to some people it smells like syrup of cherry vibe. It will garner you a lot of compliments. For this one, there are three reformulations. This one, another more brighter bottle of this one, and Eau d'Absolu. Eau d'Absolu is crap. This one is the best, powered by the more transparent bottle. Again, I think three of them are discontinued, and this one is the most expensive one. Very expensive, I would say. So be aware. If you buy it, be aware, because a lot of fakes out there. Legendary perfume. It reminds me of Christmas. It reminds me of New Year. You can wear all year round. Quite expensive, quite rare, quite unique. That's why on my number 4 spot. Also, longevity is good, compliments are good, everything is good, but it's discontinued, hard to find, and expensive. Number 4 spot for my Christmas chart. At number 3rd spot, we have Tom Ford Plum Japonaise Eau de Perfume. This is the old vintage version, of course. I cannot see very well the batch code of this. 63 is this one. Smells divine on me. Here is the bottle, quite unique bottle, like most Tom Fords. So, basically this is unisex again. Really divine smell, I would say. Basically, it's a floral fruity fragrance for men and women. It's unisex, launched in 2013. Notes behind this fragrance is Jan Wasner, saffron, cinnamon, middle notes, immortelle, Japanese plum, plum blossom, camellia, cypress and liqueur, base notes agarwood, oud, amber, fig, maison, and vanilla. Very high rating. I would say it's long lasting, one of my favorites. That's why it deserves their spot. Unisex, but it can be worn by men and women, and it doesn't matter. Of course, you need to like it. There aren't anything unpleasant here. No medicine vibe, no coffee vibe, or no something which people will be allergic. So, if you like divine smell of this one, go and get it. It's a little bit on the expensive side because it's on the private blend collection of Tom Ford. So basically, it also reminds me of Féminin du Bois by Serge Lutens and Bond number 9 Andy Warhol. Reformulated version, people complain that it doesn't last longer and installation longevity is crap. So basically, if you manage to get a vintage version, you can probably still buy it. I'm not really sure because I bought mine before many years. So basically, if you like plum, Note of the Plum, go get it. It's unique for the holiday seasons and all year round, and because of the expensive side, it's great for my chart at number 3rd spot. So at my number 2 spot at my holiday chart for the Christmas and Happy New Year and the New Year, again we have Kilian Back to Black reformulated version. As you can see, perfume as an art. Here we have the refill. There is an in-depth review of this one on my channel, so you can check it out. Basically, it was launched in the year 2009. Back to Black aphrodisiac. Unisex, honey, fruit, wood, amber, tobacco, citrusy, bergamot, spicy nuance, saffron, cardamom, sweet touch of raspberry. Sophisticated fragrance belongs to the collection Louvre Noir, Black Masterpieces. 8 of the line of the quality editions of Kilian. Official notes by Kilian: aphrodisiac, bergamot, saffron, nutmeg, cardamom, coriander, rosemary, chamomile, olibanum, honey, cedar rock, tobacco, patchouli, almond, vanilla, and labdanum. The perfume is available in black flacon, typical of by Kilian, in amount of 50 ml and 1 liter fragrance fontaine. The notes behind the fragrance is Carlis Becker. I love this one. Long lasting, like it should be. Sweet, like I love it. Quite unique. It reminds me of a tea with honey. Trinity, very unique, nothing on the market. And cherry again, very pleasant, nothing which will make you sneeze or medicine vibe or something unpleasant. Very unique for the winter, for the Christmas, for the New Year. It can be worn all year round, but believe me, it's very special season, the New Year and Christmas. Very special time to wear this one. Also the vintage version is much more deeper, much more long lasting, much greater than this one, but it's quite hard to find it these days, so even this one is okay, I think. So if you like the sweet stuff, unisex stuff, go on and get a bottle. You won't regret, it will garner you some compliments. And that was my number 2 spot. And on my number 1 spot we have L'Instant de Guerlain pour homme. So this one, as you can see, it can be worn only for men. This is the discontinued version, no longer in production, as you can see. EU extreme fragrance, EU de perfume, Boss Lumino, luminous woody note, 75. Guerlain, it's very unique, this one. I love it. I simply love it. Unfortunately, discontinued, very hard to find. Prices are insane of this one. So that's why I have only, let's say, 1-2 bottles. It was launched in year 2005. More intense, richer, smokier, deeper version of the original fragrance. The perfume opens with the notes of crystal, citrus, star anise and elemi. Neroli, patchouli, flower, Indian jasmine, Lapsang tea are the heart of the composition. Light of the base is cedar, miso, sandalwood, cocoa, patchouli and hibiscus seed. The nose is Beatrice Piquet. Only in 75 ml perfume is available, this one. 4.4 rating, very long lasting, the vintage one. The interesting thing is star anise. I would not tell you, but I receive a lot of compliments here on the autumn when I wear it from time to time. So it's great for a special occasion like Christmas or a New Year. And this is my first spot. Also, we will have a honorable mention, so stay tuned a little bit more. So, Guerlain was my first spot, my first spot. Here are the honorable mentions. As you can see, 5 Delicious by Christian Dior from their Privé collection. This is the vintage bottle, no longer in production. The newer one is quite weak. This was launched in the year 2015. François Demarchi, Sophisticated Oriental Gourmet Harmony Tonka Bean. Smells like a mixture of caramel, almond, cut hay, milky sweet, but also bitter. Composition includes notes of tonka, vanilla, caramel, cocoa, praline and warrior quartz. A variety of bottles. This is just a honorable mention. It have cherry as well, caramel, cocoa. Very nice, very unique, unfortunately reformulated. And that's why it's just a honorable mention. If you can find a vintage one, go get it. A lot of people will kill you for this one because it's no longer in production. People like it. Hard to find, hard to get. It will garner some compliments. Again, personal choice. Great for the holiday season like Christmas and New Year. And people who likes sweet stuff probably will like it. I personally don't like it as much as a Guerlain Extreme, but again, personal choice and just a honorable mention. So here is my last honorable mention. This is Amouage Jubilation 25. As you can see, this version is made in Oman. So it's called a vintage one. It's with magnetic cap, but quite unique, quite long lasting, I would say. Here, I'm not sure if you can see Oman, but very unique bottle as well. So basically, why this is a honorable mention? Because they reformulated it, first of all. Very hard to find, Oman version. It was introduced in the year 2008. Nose behind this fragrance is Bertrand Duchefort. Orange, coriander, laudanum, tarragon, olibanum, blackberry, middle notes, guanic wood, cinnamon, bay leaf, honey, orchid, rose, clove, and celery seeds. Base notes: oponax, patchouli, myrrh, cedar moss, coconut, amber, agarwood, immortelle. My favorite note here is blackberry. Very high rating, 4.4. When I go to work with this one, people always compliment me. Huge compliment factor, huge perfume. Unfortunately, reformulated, and that's why it's just an honorable mention. But if you can manage to find it, go with the vintage version made in Oman. And happy holidays, people. Enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your New Year. All the best, a lot of health, and only good moments. And stay tuned to my channel, subscribe, like, share, comment, and that's it for today. Again, enjoy your holidays.